Hello, William Tennant. I'm Abby Goldsman.
And I'm Sarah Catelli.
And welcome to a special edition of BWTV.
Hello, William Tennant family. Although it seems like much longer, it's been about 2 weeks since we've all been together. While we wish our schools were ready to open physically, it's simply not the case. As such, we're going to reopen in a virtual manner, and this is going to be new for all of us. Luckily, we have a whole cohort of students that have grown up digitally savvy. I find it ironic that society's criticism of today's teenagers as being too dependent on technology for personal interaction and connection will now be considered a strength for virtual learning. At the same time, the older generation that has held this critical view will now be challenged to expand our own ideas of what teaching and learning can look like. So let's be patient and help each other as we work through the current challenges we're facing. Though we'll experience growing pains as we enter a virtual working environment, I believe we will come out of this stronger. We're going to be forced to find new and creative ways of thinking, to find opportunities to continue to remain as physically and emotionally safe as possible, increase quality time with our loved ones, thoughtful opportunities to help each other, a new sense of appreciation for our William Tennant community, and ways to continue learning. In fact, besides spending time washing their hands, many of your teachers have taken time to learn new things over the last 2 weeks and reached out to share how much they miss being with their students. You'll get to see some of this later in our broadcast. I know you all, like me, look forward to the time when we can be back together at William Tennant. In the meantime, let's all plan to continue to learn and grow together.
So we reached out to some Tennant teachers to see what they're doing during this unprecedented time in our history. Learning doesn't have to stop just because we are not in a school building. Miss Riley can tell you more about that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is my version of social distancing. Just working on good old grad school work because the work never ends.
Keep up the good work, Mrs. Riley. Next, many of our own teachers are teaching their own children some new things. Check this out.
Morning, it's Mrs. Harper, and this is my daughter Ellie.
Hi.
And we've been doing a lot of science experiments and science activities at home. So she wants to show you one, but you have to figure out how it can happen. Go ahead.
You need a fork, paper clips, and a bowl of water. You place the paper clip on the fork and you put it in the water. And then you gently put the fork under and take it out. Then you got a floating paper clip, but the slightest touch will send it down.
So can you make a paperclip float? Good luck.
Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Say hi, Jacob. We're gonna have some cold cannon tonight. So right now I have the cold cannon finished along with some corned beef.
I'm Caroline.
And you just learned how to ride a bike, right? Show everyone. Good job.
Hi, I'm Miss Auntie's daughter, Kirsten, and I learned how to ride my bike without training wheels. Hi, I'm Miss Fancy's daughter, Paige, and I've been riding my bike a lot.
Something fuzzy. There! Good job! Good job, bud. Good job.
William Tennant, Mrs. Hoban here. While I am staying safely at home during these now 3 weeks, I'm teaching my children. So I'm doing 2nd grade new math, which would be really easy, except I don't understand most of it, and apparently my son does not appreciate my teaching methods. So at any rate, tonight I practice. To add 453 to 27, I take the 4 down and add 2 zeros, and then I some reason do that, and then I do this. But what if this was, I want to teach To Kill a Mockingbird again.
So what have you been doing during your time at home? I'm teaching myself sign language. I'm learning how to do art, thanks to Mrs. Collins. And I'm spending a lot of time with my family. So let's see what some of our other teachers had the opportunity to do and learn and teach their kids while they've been home.
Hello, William Tennant. While I'm home, I'm going to learn how to dance salsa. I've been a Spanish teacher for over 20 years, and it's embarrassing I don't know salsa yet. So here's the basic step. Start with your right foot. Forward, forward step, back, back step. Forward, forward step, back, back step. Woo!
Hi everybody, it's Mr. Shapiro. I miss you guys and girls. To our faculty members, I definitely miss you. I miss seeing all of you each day. You make my day brighter. So the purpose of this Flipgrid is to do one positive thing or show one positive thing we're doing. So here's mine. It's yoga. It's one of the best ways that you can promote health and wellness. You can do it from your home. There's so many great YouTube channels. One of my favorites is Yoga with Adrienne. She does a great job, so I encourage you to give it a try. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Please hop on board and spread that positivity. Thanks so much.
Hey guys, this is Miss Francis. I hope everybody is doing well and making the most of this interesting situation. I love creating art. I'm an art teacher for those of you that don't know me, and I love making art. That is what makes me feel alive and feel happy. It also makes the time go by really quick. So, and I just thought I would show you what I've been making. So I started off the week doing pen and ink drawings. This is a drawing that I did of this wonderful place that I went to last summer in Sweden. So I'm actually doing this as a gift for my very special friend. And here is another drawing that I did of another place that we went in Sweden. This was in this little town. So I also been doing watercolors. This is a watercolor that I did yesterday. It took me probably about 2 hours or so. So that time went by really fast and I had a great time doing it. And yesterday morning, I took an online class with a friend of mine who's a painter, and she walked me through this, kind of like one of those paint and whatever. And there's my little Easter bunny, isn't she cute?
Hey everybody, I know a lot has changed between now and the last time that we all met up together. Times are weird and tough, and when things get like that or life gets in the way, I tend to get back into my creative writing more. I write a lot of poetry and creative pieces in my free time, and that's what I've been doing to try to find joy, capture a moment in history that we're all experiencing together, learn a new skill, and just remember that this too shall pass. I hope you are well, stay safe, and I'll see you back at Tennant in the Writing Lab very soon.
So we know that learning doesn't stop and that there's still a lot of responsibilities that you have, especially you seniors. So Mrs. Banshee took the time to give you some advice on how to prepare for your scholarships and essays. Let's check it out.
Hi guys, it's Miss Banshee. I thought I'd take this time to kind of address the seniors who might be writing scholarship essays right now. I know that that could be really challenging, especially when you're not sure what they're looking for, so I thought I might give you 4 pieces of advice that might help you sort of navigate this process. Number 1, when you're writing the essay, make sure that you read the prompt carefully and answer what the question is asking. Don't write a story that you want them to hear. Answer what they're looking for. It's super important to make sure that you're answering the question that they ask. Number 2, when you start your essay, find a creative and interesting way to start it. Don't repeat the prompt. They know what they asked, so you don't need to go ahead and remind them, but find a way to grab their attention. Number 3, you want to make sure that you use specific details about you. If you give them some sort of canned response that anyone else would answer, then your essay is not going to stick out and they won't know who you are. And the 2 reasons that they ask these questions are number 1, to get to know who you are, and number 2, to see how well you write. So make sure when they're done reading their essay, they really get a sense of your personality and who you are. And lastly, make sure that each paragraph that you write has one specific purpose to it. Don't just start and end a paragraph because you feel like it looks long enough. That's not the point of it. Start and end a paragraph so that when I'm done reading those one section of sentences, I can sit there and say, I know what that paragraph was about. It was one purpose and had one point. Hope this helps, and I hope you guys are doing well. We look forward to seeing you soon. Bye now.
Hope you're taking this unexpected time to learn something new. We hope to see you soon.
That's all for us today. Stay safe.